Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today is part 4 of going through the books I've bought but haven't read, mystery edition. I've got quite a big stack here. I'll try and lift it up. Oh, yep. One fell, but oh well. Yeah, I've got quite a big stack to go through, so I'll try and get through this as quick as I can since there's quite a few synopsises to go through. But anyway, let's get right onto the video. First up is the Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, and I've got all of them apart from Games Untold. So, very excited for that. I also want to buy the, I think it's spin-off, The Grandest Game. I think that's what it's called, because I think I will really like the series. But let's read the synopsis for the first one because I don't want to spoil myself for the others, so I'll only be reading the synopsis. So, $1 billion fortune. Avery has a plan. Keep her head down, work hard for a better future. Then an eccentric billionaire dies, leaving her almost his entire fortune. And no one, least of all Avery, knows why. A deadly game. Now she wants to move into the mansion she's inherited. It's filled with secrets and codes and the old man's surviving relatives, a family hell-bent on discovering why Avery got their money. Winner takes all. Soon she is caught in a deadly game that everyone in this strange family is playing, but just how far will they go to keep their fortune? That sounds so good. I'm very excited to start that. I have heard mixed things about it. Some really liked it, some didn't, so I'm really hoping that I will like it because it does sound like the kind of books that I like, so if any luck, I will love it. The next book is How to Find a Missing Girl by Victoria Wallace. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but yeah, well, I'm so bad at pronouncing names, but anyway, let's read the synopsis. This is a really nice cover, by the way. One missing girl is unthinkable. 2 is unforgivable. A year ago, Stella Blackthorne vanished. Her younger sister Iris launched her own investigation, but all she managed to do was earn a stern warning from the police. Once she turns 18, any meddling will mean jail time. Then Iris' ex-girlfriend Heather goes missing too, just after dropping the polarising last episode of her true crime podcast about Stella's disappearance. This time, nothing will stop Iris and her amateur sleuthing agency. But with a suspicious detective watching her every move, an enemy turned friend turned maybe more to contend with, and only 30 days until she turns 18, it's a race against the clock for Iris to solve the most dangerous case of her life. That sounds so good. Very excited for this. Again, another book that's like right up my alley, something I would really hopefully enjoy. It sounds so good, and you know, I don't know why I haven't read it sooner, but maybe I'll read it soon, you never know. The next book is The Girl Who Broke the Sea by A. Connors. It just says A. I don't think there's a first name on the book, so I don't know what the first name is. But anyway, another really gorgeous book. Okay. Lily's emotional problems run deep. 3 miles deep. After she gets kicked out of school for her destructive behaviour, Lily agrees to an unusual fresh start, going with her mum to live at Deep Haven, an experimental deep-sea mining rig and research station located at the bottom of the ocean. Lily instantly regrets her decision. Claustrophobic and isolated, it's hardly her idea of home. Turns out Deep Haven has problems of its own. The head scientist, they quickly learn, had disappeared, just as he was on the brink of a shocking discovery. In the darkness of the deep, something is stirring, something dangerous, and it's calling out to Lily. Sounds really good. As always, gorgeous book. Very excited to start this. Quite a good amount as well. It's not going to be, you know, a really long book, but I cannot wait to start this one. Next is The Rules by Tracy Darnton. I like the matches, like the way it just slowly, progressively gets burnt. Love that. Okay. Rules. Leave no trace. Trust no one. Stay one step ahead. Prep for the worst. When a letter from her dad arrives, Amber knows she's got to drop everything and run. He's managed to track her down and he'll stop at nothing to draw her back into his extreme prepper way of life. Now the rules she's been trying to escape are the ones keeping her safe. But for how long? Survival is everything. That sounds so good. I think I remember when I flicked through this that it's, yeah, rule, trust no one. It's kind of like I guess, a little reason why maybe, or, you know, a little explanation, I guess. And I like this as well. The little calendar, that's so cool. I cannot wait to read this. Next is Catch Your Death by Ravina Guron. Another gorgeous book. Okay. Trapped in a mansion with a murderer and a family of liars, how would you survive? When 3 girls are stranded at the Grand Bramble Estate during a snowstorm, they stumble into a murder plot. Someone has poisoned wealthy Emily Van Fort in the middle of a family dinner, which means Debbie, Lizzie and Jane are trapped in the house with a killer and a mystery to solve. With knives under floorboards, vanishing guns and secret passages in the walls, no one is safe and everyone is a suspect. But in a house of lies and corruption, will the girls save themselves or learn to fit in? Another book that sounds so good. I'm so excited to read it. Oh my god. I cannot wait. I think I've got another book by this author as well. I think it's called This Book Kills, and I can't remember if it's... No, it's not part of this. I think it might be part of my thriller. This series and my thriller one, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But I haven't read that one either, obviously. So I can't wait to read both of those books because this sounds so good. Next book is The Sinner by Martin Waits. I really like this cover. It's so nice. Like the blue and like just all of it is so cool. Okay. What happens when you come face to face with your past and there's no escape? Tom Kilgannon, ex-undercover police officer and now in witness protection in Cornwall, has been recalled to active service by a local police task force. His mission: befriend notorious child killer Noel Cunningham and find out where he buried the bodies of his last 2 victims. The catch: Tom has to obtain information from within Blackmore Prison where Cunningham is held. Undercover and with no backup, Tom soon runs into danger and so begins the fight for survival. That sounds so cool. Maybe he gets put in the prison as like a criminal and that's how he needs to kind of find out where the bodies are. Maybe. But will Noel Cunningham fall for it? Like, I feel like he might be kind of dumb if he falls for it. It'd be a bit weird if someone just suddenly comes in and is like, so, where did you bury the bodies? I know it probably won't be like that. I know, because obviously it's a long book, so it'll be more drawn out. But wouldn't that be alarm bells? I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I read it. The next book is The Hiking Trip by Jenny Blackhurst. Another gorgeous book, although I find the vast majority of books gorgeous, so I'm kind of biased. But anyway. Don't trust everyone you meet here. A young British backpacker goes missing on the West Coast Trail. No one is sure whether she died or simply disappeared, apart from Laura. 20 years later, a body has been found. And there's only one person who could reveal the secret that Laura has been hiding all this time. But she knows that 2 can keep a secret if one of them is dead. I love that, you know. 2 can keep a secret if one of them is dead. If you know, you know. But anyway, I can't wait to read this. And it's actually a really good length book, so very excited to start this one. Next up is Liar's Beach by Katie Cotugno. I'm really bad at names, so please let me know how to pronounce this if you do know in the comments, so I don't butcher it next time. A body in the pool. A friend who might be an enemy, a vacation I'll never forget. Lyndon has always felt like an outsider and spending the summer at his best friend's vacation house, surrounded by money and privilege, is doing nothing to lessen his imposter syndrome. But he soon has bigger concerns than fitting in. There's a body in the pool and everyone's a suspect, including him. So I guess that's what this is. I'm pretty sure there's a second book, either connected or interconnected, I'm not 100% sure, so I do want to get that before I read this, just so I have both in case it is a link series, because I have to have the full series first. Hence why I've got the entire Vampire Diaries books and I haven't even read book 1 yet. But anyway, I really hope I like this because it does sound good, and I have had this for quite a long time now, so really like my taste hasn't changed since I first picked this up. Next is You Can't Hide by Sarah Massey. I'm so bad at names. Another gorgeous book. I love the pink. Okay. Lexi has been in an accident. but she can't remember it or any of the events leading up to it. The only thing she knows for sure is that she's still in danger. As fragments of her past start to return, Lexi thinks she knows what happened. But can Lexi trust her own memories? Because if she's wrong, she's in more danger now than ever before. Exactly what happened on that spring evening down by the railway tracks. That sounds so good. Can't wait. Can't wait. And again, not very long book, so it won't take me too long to read it whenever I start it. So, can't wait for that. I've had this for quite a long time as well, so I really need to start reading books before I buy more. I'm trying to do. It's just so hard. I just love buying new books. It's like a separate hobby, you know? But maybe I should stop doing that and actually read the books I've already got. The next two are brand new additions to my collection that I got on my birthday book shopping haul. Okay, first one is Not Like Other Girls by Meredith Adamo. I just love this cover and the back of it as well. It's just so cool. And the little post-it note says, "That's the trouble with girls like me." So let's read the synopsis. Jo was the perfect popular high school girl until nude photos of her were shared online. Now she's falling in class, her friends have deserted her, her admirers have turned their backs, she's become an outcast. Then her former friend Maddie disappears. Everyone says she's run away, but Jo is not convinced. As she searches for her, she uncovers disturbing revelations about their classmates and the secrets that tore her and Maddie apart. Is Jo really looking for her friend or for the truth about her own past? And how does she know whose story to believe? It's hard enough to figure out her own. That sounds so good. Honestly, I cannot wait to read this. It is a brand new edition, so it's either going to be very soon or very, very far away. No in between. So I really hope I like this. It's definitely what my tastes are like now, because obviously I bought it recently. So I'm really excited for this one. And the last book is The Girls in the Water by Victoria Jenkins. Another nice cover. I really like this. I think it's a necklace with like blood on it. Very intriguing. Okay. The first one had been an accident. He had never intended to kill her, but as he looked down at her body, he knew there would be a next one. When the body of Lola Evans is found in a local park on a cold winter's morning, Detective Alex King and her new recruit, Chloe Lane, are called in to lead the hunt for the killer. Days later, a second girl goes missing. It seems the two share a troubled history, and were members of the same support group. Who is the monster preying on these vulnerable girls? As the detectives start to piece together the clues, Chloe realises she too is in danger, as she uncovers secrets about her own brother's death that someone will kill to keep hidden. Alex and Chloe are determined to find the killer before more lives are lost. It sounds so cool. So good. It is a part of a series, Detectives King and Lane Book 1, so I might have to wait to read these when I have the whole series, unless they're on Kindle Unlimited. If the rest are on Kindle Unlimited, then I can read this very, very soon, but I have to do some research and check first, because this does sound really good. But I like, even if it's interconnected series, I like reading it all as one. Because I don't know, I have to read it all as one, even though they aren't technically connected, but that's just me. Let me know if you're the same. Can you read interconnected series just jumbled up and just whenever, or do you have to read it as a whole like me? Just let me know. And those were all the mystery books that I've bought but haven't read. Quite a big stack. I'm going to try and pick this up like I usually do, but I might fail. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay. There we go. A good amount. Quite a lot of mystery books, actually. I didn't realise I had quite so many. But hopefully I get to these very soon. And if you have read any of these, without spoiling, please let me know in the comments below if they're worth it, if they're good, all that kind of jazz, because I want to know if I'm even going to bother reading them. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. And if you haven't already, hit the bell notification to get notified when I post. And I'll see you in the next video.